Welcome to the second episode from the Skizzlecraft server on my channel, and today we're going to continue the work on the mansion. We're going to focus more on the game aspects of this today. I've kind of worn myself out with the decorating part of it, which we'll get into. I'll show you everything up there that we have so far. This is take two. Because, I already did take one and forgot to hit record. So here we go again. And this time, unlike the last time, I'm going to use the drop shaft and the bubble elevator, unlike I did on the last take. So we've been hard at work down here. Besides all of our farms, our bamboo farm, we got a sugarcane farm, we got a wheat farm. This has nothing to do with the Wheaties, I promise you. There is no Wheaties lore down here. We have some other farms over there. And we have been... and now we're going to crash. So on take two now, we're going to crash. This is just wonderful. Oh, all right. So over here, we have a zombie spawner over there somewhere behind the wall, back up in there. And we have it set up so we can gather the zombies out of it. And up here, we separate them out. I have one line right now of no armor, and I have a line over here with armor. And we have some other friends. We have some good friends coming through this portal over here. And we would only have one friend over here, but, you know, somebody blew the first take. So now we have two of them over here. Meet Jeff and Jeff, who can't see me right now because, of course, their faces are in glass. So at least they won't beat me up now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back into Nether and try to grab another one of those, because we're going to terrorize people when they come into the mansion with zombies and zoglins. And, you know, if I might mention, it is very difficult to get these two portals not to link up together. It's just way more difficult than it should be to not get them to link up, because obviously we don't want, listen, you gotta go. Those guys are just, especially the adult ones, because they will kill the hoglins on you. And obviously if we get a hoglin in here, we don't want it to be killed by one of those dudes. So meanwhile, I'm going to walk around, try to find one of those dudes. Oh, never mind. There's one right here. That is perfect. Come on, bud. Come on. And these guys hit with some force, so you got to be very careful. Although, you know, with armor on, I could take probably like 3 hits. But it'll be interesting once we start running a game and people have no armor on, how many hits you can take. I should probably test that before I get too far here, but get in the minecart, thank you. All right, so the biggest problem here is that these guys will not teleport. Oh, I have to name them too. Ow! They will not teleport in the minecart. I have to break the minecart once it gets over here, so I have to turn the hitboxes on. He's going to hit me again. Thanks for that, bud. Appreciate it. Break the minecart. He's going to go over there. This guy's going to stand there and look goofy. I'm going to come in this portal. And hopefully it links up to the right one. Thank you. And we're going to come down here, and hopefully this all works as decently as it worked the last time anyway. I probably need to, once I get done with some testing, I'll probably redo all of this and lay it out a little bit better. I have an idea how I'm going to do the redstone down here. Now, unfortunately, there's probably no way that I'm going to be able to do this without getting whacked. So, here, let's, we have to move that one there. All right, bud, take a ride. All right, that wasn't too bad there. So I think 3 is good enough for now, and all of these zombies is good enough for right now. So basically, I'm going to take you up. I'm going to show you the mansion. I'm going to show you the rooms that I decorated. And by all means, if you're on the server and you're interested in taking one of the remaining rooms and decorating it, I'd be more than happy to have you come over and help decorate. As you can see, I've started some of the redstone down here. This is some of the door locks and some of the other items that'll get dropped out in the mansion. It's not even remotely close to being finished. This is going to be the... Well, let me shut these off. This is going to be like the TV room. We have our big flat screen TV up there. A couple couches. Couch over here. We have a couch over here on the fireplace. Nice little room here. You see all these things right here. These will be like my little door locks. Will come down and effectively lock the room. These are the bathrooms. There's like 7 bathrooms in the mansion. They're all finished now. All the bathrooms are 100% complete. There's one there and there's another one over here. There's only 2 bathrooms downstairs. I think there's 5 upstairs. All these designs I just got off the internet. I didn't come up with any of this stuff on my own because I am not that good at decorating and designing stuff like that. I'm more of a redstone person. So in here, this is another design for like a little bar that I got off the internet somewhere. A little pool table. We have our little video game system back here. A little pinball machine over here. So this will be like the pool room. This will be like the north entrance, a little side entrance to the mansion. This is the office over here. We have our little tower for the mansion. Of course, all of the landscaping and everything needs to be done outside yet. There won't be any cows out there or horses or my little whatever that is out there. Little entryway, which you guys have seen. This little sitting room. I think I showed all this in the last one. Little dining room that's not finished. Just really has the table and the fireplace. In here is the kitchen that is not finished at all. Go through this way. There's nothing in the kitchen at all. We'll go upstairs. This is the only common bathroom for upstairs. The other ones are in a bedroom somewhere. It's just a little small bedroom up here with a bathroom. Let's see. There's another bedroom right here. This is more like a bunk room, guest room, bunk room. Another bedroom over here. This one's a nice bigger bedroom. Nice bathroom inside. Well, I haven't even counted. I don't even know how many I know everything up here. I know exactly where I'm going all the time. If you can't tell, yep. I don't ever get lost up here. Yeah. It's a nice big bedroom here. This one does not have a bathroom in it. You know, I was hard at work in the map world a couple of times. Looks kind of familiar there. This one over here is the master bedroom. There's a fireplace in this one. We got Chris Iris and Menace up here. I think we got Crow. Yeah, we got Crow up in there. I think that's Owl. This will be like a balcony out here. So that's about it. There's one bedroom over here that's not complete. This one here. There's a fireplace on each bedroom here. There's a little Jack and Jill bathroom right here. It goes through to the next, and there's the fireplace on the other side. This one is mostly complete. Needs a little bit of work. So there's definitely a couple of rooms that still need to be completed. The hallways don't really have any decoration right now. And then of course there really won't be a full attic. There'll only be a couple rooms in the attic, but then there's a whole basement that needs to be done too. So there's still way too much decorating and building work to be done, and I've really killed myself with that stuff. So I'm kind of looking forward to just hardcore do some redstone today and figure out how we're going to get those mobs to the surface effectively once we decide that we want to call a mob. And we're just I know we're gonna shoot them up through these little holes that we have here like this. There's a lot of different holes between rooms that you don't realize when you're in the mansion, but there's lots of nice little holes like this where you can zing the nice big space right here, which we'll definitely utilize to get mobs all the way up to the second floor. So I'm going to work on that. Once I get all of that done, I'll be back to show you the progress. Alright, here we are back, and some work has been completed. I'm going the wrong way. As you can see, some of the stuff was taken out of down here. I just thought it was probably too far away, so I built another room up here, closer to the mansion, and definitely more centered on the mansion. So we haven't filled anything out. I probably built this way bigger than what it needed to be. And I only have a few of the zombies that were downstairs in here. Let me take a few of these out just to demonstrate better. But what'll happen is each time this line gets a redstone pulse, it'll open up the next one down the line to be able to be pushed through, and that's done with this. Very rarely used. It seems like repeater locking here, so it's automatically locked all the time until it gets its first. Once it gets its first tick, then this dropper will shoot the item up into here. This is a comparator here. It'll shut off that torch, and it'll shut this lock off, so that the next time this gets a pulse, it'll travel right through into this one, and then this one will do the same thing, and so on. And it took me way longer to figure that out than it should have, because Java Redstone gets so stupid sometimes with these the quasi connectivities. So you can't use a hopper here, because in order to use a hopper, you'd have to keep it locked all the time, and pretty much no matter which way you try to lock a hopper on top of a dropper, it always powers the dropper below it. So, which is the dumbest thing, but it is what it is, and it's what you have to work around. In this case, it's not helpful. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe it was a better idea to use two droppers facing into each other here than a dropper into a hopper anyway. But definitely cheaper, I guess, although we have the iron farm over there, which produces us lots of iron. So I'm gonna tick this a couple of times just so you can see what happens. If I can figure out how I'm gonna get up there without dying. So we'll power this line once. You'll see the first card will go. Now you can see here this one is opened up because the item is up in this dropper here. And we'll try it again. And there we go. And now, right now there's only one bubble elevator up to the surface here. And it'll go up and around. Eventually I think there'll be two because I'll use these lines for just regular zombies. Probably this line over here for armored zombies. And then this line over here for the Zoglins. And the Zoglins might go up their own bubble elevator. We'll see what happens. There's a lot of different places I'm trying to get. I forgot this isn't a bubble column here. I actually have to swim up it. But you can see this is a lot closer to the bottom of the mansion. So just comes out kind of, well, actually it's over here. Right here is where it comes out. So right now I have two lines going up. I don't have this powered at all yet. So we have one line going up there. And another line going, this one goes all the way upstairs. So it's pretty tricky trying to get a minecart all the way up there with a mob in it. But we can take a ride quick so I can show you a little bit more how this works. So we'll take a ride up here and we'll end up in this room here. So I'm not sure what's going to trigger this one yet, but sooner or later there'll be a trigger that will pulse a zombie up into this room here. And then there'll be other locations throughout the mansion as well, which depending on what you're doing or you know what buttons you hit, or maybe a pressure plate, what pressure plate you hit, you'll get a pulse that will send some mobs your way. Well, I wish I would have recorded. I wish it would have been recording the other day when after I put the first Zoglin in here, because the next day I logged on and I completely forgot he was in here. He's running around over here. Now, you know, there. Oh, that is the first time he's gotten up on the table. Now that was interesting. I've done all of this back and forth, and he'll just sit there and bounce around like this. Ah, this is the first time I've ever seen him get up on the table. That's awesome. Oh man, I thought I was afraid he was just gonna sit there and bounce around. I don't know. Maybe I smell tastier today or something. Maybe it's because I got this Nick head on me. Maybe that's why he's after me so hard today. You like the smell of Nick, huh? I think he's kind of stinky though. Yeah, see, I got armor on, and this guy's hit me for 2 hearts every time. I did let him kill me once just to see. It seems like if you have full saturation, it's going to be probably a 3 hit, but if your saturation is low, it's definitely going to be a 2 hit. So that's going to be about it for today. I'm going to keep working on this. There's still a lot more to do. I still have a lot more of the locking and unlocking mechanism. I think, well, actually, the door locks, I think, are all done. The door locks are all these yellow lines that go up. The purple line is the game on line. Yellow is the door locks. Red is just the fireplaces. So when the game starts, the fireplaces will light if they're not already lit. The orange lines are the door unlocks. Green lines are droppers, which will drop items either onto the floor or into chests or barrels. And that's about it. Still a lot to do. So you see this this doesn't have any power to it. So this is a door lock that goes up for the brown bedroom upstairs. So the door is locked, but right now this dropper is what would unlock it, and there's nothing hooked up to it yet. So that's what I have to work on. Same thing with all these. So this one does have something hooked up to it. Here's another one that needs done. So there's definitely a lot of work left to do. So I'm going to get back to work and try to get this thing done. Not only do I have to finish all the redstone, but then I have to build a basement and an attic, and a roof and everything, and then terraform everything. So it's still going to take me a long time to get this finished. So with that said, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.